Hey, what's up guys? Adam here for the Women's Rugby Show. Now I hope you guys are all good and you've had an awesome summer so far. It seems like an absolute age since the final game of the Tyrrell's Premier 15 season back in April, and it's fair to say that a lot can happen in a few short months. As you know, we've had an historic match when some of the Northern Hemisphere's finest talents mixed it up with some of the best players in the Southern Hemisphere and the Americas as the Women's Barbarians took on the Red Roses for the first time at Twickenham. We've also seen the best 5 teams in women's rugby clash in questionable conditions over in San Diego for the Women's Super Series. Now, the facilities may have been ropey, but the rugby was of the highest quality. And we've seen our women's sevens teams conquer Europe to ensure Team GB will be playing rugby at the Tokyo Olympics in 2020. And amongst all of this, we've also had our favourite TP15s clubs returning to pre-season training. Now, we know that most of you folk like to take a bit of a breather from rugby during the off-season, and to be honest, we don't blame you. I'd rather be watching Ellen White, Alex Morgan and Megan Rapinoe smashing the goals left, right and centre during the FIFA Women's World Cup than having to watch me too. But with the new season 1920 coming up quickly over the horizon, we thought we'd bring you the first video of this pre-season with some of the stories you may have missed whilst you were off sunning yourself in Cornwall, Ibiza or even in California. So here's a rundown of what you may have missed. First to coaching appointments, and Neil Ryan has been appointed as the new Furwood Waterloo Ladies Director of Rugby. Last year's head coach Giles Hegarty has moved to a consultant role with senior coach Callum York and assistant coach Chris Hall joining development team coach Mark Jones as the core coaching team for the Wood. Can we use that nickname for Furwood Waterloo Ladies this season? Might just try it on the size and see if it sticks. Now, from the bottom half of the Premier 15's table to the top, and champions Saracens women confirmed that forward coach Neil Harris has left the club this summer to further his career elsewhere. Now, we've had the pleasure of meeting Neil numerous times, and I have to say he is a lovely guy, so we here wish him all the best. Staying in London, and Wasps ladies have welcomed in 2 new coaches to join Giselle Mather. LJ Lewis has been recruited from Hartbury College alongside former men's player Buster White. Both join a side whose goal will definitely be reaching the Premier 15's final next spring. And from West London to the West Country, Jordan Crane, the former Bears men's back rower, has been appointed as Bristol Bears women's forward coach by Kim Oliver ahead of the 1920 campaign. Okay, right, on to the juicy stuff. Transfers. There have been a raft of movers and shakers across the country, so let's try to get you up to speed, starting with 3 massive stories concerning Red Roses forwards. First off, Eleanor L. Perry has announced that she will be leaving Saracens Women's this summer. Now this story broke back in May, but the Premier 15's winner has yet to announce where she'll be heading. Exciting back rower Sarah Beckett has also announced that she will be leaving childhood club Furwood Waterloo Ladies, and it'll be interesting to see where she ends up. And taliswoman and England hooker Lark Davies is to leave Worcester Warrior Women's, who have changed their name from Worcester Valkyries ahead of the new season, but we don't think that's why Lark left. Now she's another top class player who any side will be lucky to have, so we believe that there's going to be a real scramble amongst the league sides to see who will get any of these amazing young English forwards playing for them this year. Now guys, why don't you comment below and give us your thoughts on where you think these players will end up, or even if you want them at your club. Now staying with Worcester, and they have eased the pain of Davies leaving by making 5 new signings. Now these include Ireland international hooker Sarah Mimnor. She's been recruited from league rivals Richmond. Wales lock Gwen Crabb comes in from Ospreys. Wales 7 winger Caitlin Lewis arrives from Scarlets. England under-20 centre Jade Shekels joins from Gloucester Hartbury. And back row forward Bryony Narbeth is added from Cheltenham Tigers. And finally, the prize for the busiest team in the transfer window before the season begins goes to DMP Sharks. They've made 9 signings so far over the summer, including back row Orla McCallion from Loughborough Lightning. She's an England under-18s player. Versatile back Jess Cooksey from Gloucester Hartbury, another England under-18s player. Another back Lauren Fisher, who's also an under-18 Red Rose. Another back row Caitlin Simpson from Gloucester Hartbury. And they've added top-level international experience in the form of 5 Scotland internationals. Scrum half Sarah Law, winger Elizabeth Musgrove, who plays international sevens, another winger Abby Evans, and forwards Lana Skeldon and Rachel McLaughlin. Now, it's fair to say that Director of Rugby Justin Loveridge wants to end this season higher than their 8th placed finish from last term. So, there you go. This was the first, but certainly not the last, news roundup we'll be recording over the next couple of months as we gear up for another exciting Tyrrell's Premier 15s campaigns. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to follow us across other social media platforms, and good luck to all of you who are doing fitness training over the summer. I'm with you in spirit. See ya.